What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here of 420 Gamer TV, bringing you a nerd talk. And in this nerd talk, we're going to be talking about, just let you know, there's going to be no Monster Hunter World gameplay. No, all I'm going to be doing is just sitting here giving you guys a little bit of heads up, a little bit of notice, pretty much, a little bit of info about Zoids Wild. And also with that, I'm going to have a little mini of a wish list to go on. At least somewhat of a wish list. But what we know about Zoids Wild, right, is the fact that Zoids Wild will be coming out much later. What the fuck? Yeah, no idea what the fuck that is. Okay. But anyways, what we know about Zoids Wild is any and all update info other than what we know now won't be coming out until this summer. Now, what we do know about Zoids Wild is, one, the video game is not coming out this year. Okay? The video game of Zoids Wild is not coming out this year. Guaranteed is going to come out early to mid next year, if that. If anything, I can see it towards the end of next year because of one thing. And this is part of the wish list part, but I can see them considering Zoids Wild is going to be strictly with just Nintendo right now. As far as we know, it's only on the Switch. So, you know, the thing is that I would love for like a Switch version of, you know, Zoids Wild, like, you know, something that has like a cool ass decal on it, something to make the controller or controllers or whatever seem to be more Zoidish. You know what I mean? That would be pretty fucking sick. That, and the fact that it comes with an actual physical copy, not a digital game. You know what I mean? And the reason why I like physical copies is the fact of the matter is, if, you know, your system breaks, right, you're able to at least still have that game. You don't have to worry about re-downloading or re-uploading or re-backing up any of your stuff and then like, oh, thank God I still have it. You know what I mean? No, physical copy, it's always there. Maybe none of your saves or anything, but still at least you have the game, and it's not like, oh shit, now I have to rebuy the game, or oh shit this, or oh shit that. But anyways, that's kind of like what I'm hoping, because I don't have a Nintendo Switch yet, and after I've kind of heard that they're coming out with new Zoids game, and it's strictly going to be on the Switch. At least that's what they're saying so far. And I believe that's going to be true, because the fact of the matter is they want to sell Switches, and they want to make them pretty much compatible with PlayStation and Xbox. People don't believe it, but that's their actual goal. They want the Nintendo Switch to compete with PlayStation and Xbox. And if this game comes out and it does as good as I think it will, because it's the first Zoids game to come out to the United States in forever, that's actually, well, I don't know if it's going to be in English or not, because that's this thing. We don't know very much about it. But we do know that the manga and the TV show will be airing and being debuted later this year. I do believe, by what we've been told so far, it's going to be in July, or July, sometime around there. Between May and July, somewhere, that they're going to actually start releasing or definitely debuting stuff. I can see in May, like either April or May, that they'll start like kind of giving hints out to people, like little previews almost. At least kind of talking about it. Not like giving out full out information. But the fact of the matter is, I believe, and by what we've been told, at least so far, is that the Zoids Wild video game is going to be based off of the manga and the TV show. So, whatever we end up seeing in the manga and TV show is something we're going to end up having to expect out of the video game. Me personally, though, I hope they do not copy what every other anime game's doing, which is play the story of the show that you're watching. Quite honestly, what's the point? You know what I mean? I mean, if I'm going to play a Zoids game, I want the Zoids game to be based around my character and me and my choices, not like, oh, hey, I get to play as the main character, and I get to mirror image absolutely everything he's done in the show while I'm watching the show. Because I'm going to be watching that shit. So, honestly, I hope to God they do not copy the fucking game. the game does not copy the anime, because you know that's gonna kill a lot of anime games. That's why right now the Seven Deadly Sins anime game hasn't really, you know, got too much of a kicker, because it copies the show. Seven Deadly Sins is an awesome anime. If you haven't watched it, watch it. But and it's on Netflix. But the thing is that when a game is copied or mirror image of the show that it's representing, makes the game just completely null and void. Honestly, it does, because it's like, why? Why am I want to go around with this person's, you know, character, or as this character, and play through and do absolutely everything that I've watched them do in the show? Why? I'd rather just watch the show. I mean, if I'm gonna play a game, I want to find out and figure stuff out that, you know, isn't known. You know what I mean? You don't want to watch the show and then play the game and they go, oh shit, I already know everything that's about to happen. One Piece? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love One Piece, and I love the games, but the thing is, that's my prime example, is the fact that One Piece is one of those games that goes from, is just repetitive, and honestly, I'm actually surprised that they've actually sold as many games as they have, even though I'm a One Piece fan, and I have played every One Piece game. But the problem, though, is when the games copy what the show is doing, it literally dumbs down and brings down the replay value, or even the play value. Play this when I can just watch it. Or why am I playing this when I've already seen all this happen? Except because it's in a video game, lots of shit is missed out of it, because they're cutting shit up, and you know, they're trying to make it all fit into like a small, like, couple hour video game. And sometimes it'll span like whole sections of it, which is just ridiculous in my opinion. But the model kits that are coming out later this year, the model kits are coming out roughly the same time as the anime and manga, and the model kits are also supposed to be representative of what might be going on in the game, which is, as you get a model kit, you can actually customize the model kit and mix and match armor pieces and all that other kind of stuff to make the Zoid your own particular Zoid, which is actually pretty sick and gives me high hopes for the actual video game that will be coming out probably next year. Now, see, they mentioned the game this year, okay? So, guaranteed, they've been working on it for an entire year in secret. So, all of last year, at least, they worked on the game. All of this year, they're going to be working on this game. So, I can see them releasing it sometime next year, January, February, all the way, maybe even to December. Because you really never know. Sometimes games are released early, sometimes they're released way later. But either way, I have high hopes for this game, and depending on the route that they decide to go will depend on whether I get the game or not. And I am highly hoping that, you know, they don't just do, oh hey, here's a Nintendo Switch game. No, I'm hoping that they do, you know, a specialized Nintendo Switch just for this, you know, release of Zoids, which also Nintendo, if, you know, you guys are watching this, would actually bump up your Switch sales, because Switch sold a lot, okay? But now, if you imagine this, like all the PlayStation and Xbox fans and PC fans who've been having outcries for having a Zoids game finally gets that access, and it's only on Nintendo Switch, and that Nintendo Switch also happens to come with a physical copy and a customized Nintendo Switch, you know that shit's getting sold. So do it. Quite honestly, why not? Why not make a badass Nintendo Switch look almost like, you know, the head guys like her or whatever, you know? Or have it to where it has like a collage of like different Zoids or something. I don't know. But either way, it'd be a great and awesome idea to have a customized Nintendo Switch that's released on the same date and time as the game, and do a bundle package to the point to where you're selling ass tons of Switches. Because I know for a fact that's kind of what I'm waiting for. That's why I don't have a Switch yet. Actually, that's the only thing that actually got me thinking about buying a Switch, honestly, is the fact that I'm like, wait, they're coming out with a Zoids game? And it's only going to be on the Nintendo Switch? Oh, fuck mud. Okay, I know what I'm getting. Switch. But, hey, that's why I'm hoping the game ends up being good, because I don't want to end up buying a game system with a game that's going to be, like, completely and total bull honky. You know what I mean? Now, I do really have high hopes that this game is gonna, come out the way I want it to. And I have But that's quite honestly, that's my high hopes. That, and I'm actually stoked because Takara Tomy actually is going to be working on this game. So if you actually ever played the game, the one on GameCube, you know what I'm talking about. And if they make this game anything like that game, oh my fucking god, it's on like Donkey Kong. That game rocked. But anyways, that's pretty much all I really have to pretty much say is the fact that the game's gonna be based on the series. The model kits, manga, and anime are coming out this summer, and high hopes pretty much for a Nintendo Switch customized, a customized Nintendo Switch on release of Zoids Wild, which would be sick as hell. Honestly, it would be. And, honestly, that would sell ass tons of Switches and ass tons of Zoids Wild games and bring a lot of other people into it if you make it customizable, the game, customizable with Zoids, where you get to choose your own Zoid, your own character, your sex of your character, color of your Zoid, style of armor, style of, Zoid fighting, whether you're close range, far range, mid range, whatever, and online. It'd be sick as hell. But anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all have a great day, great night, great evening, all that great stuff. You know exactly what I mean. Catch me for my next one. Later, guys.